Hello, Cancer. This is Tanya Lee, the Shadow Priestess of Harmonia, not just your tarot storyteller, but I'm also a shadow coach, intuitive medium as well, and yeah, a teacher. So, guys, we are going to be looking in your May tarot forecast and see what is going on for the month of May for the sign Cancer. Please keep in mind, I'm reading for a lot of different people, so just take what resonates, leave the rest, Cancer. Do not force anything to fit. We're going to be using quite a few different decks here today, but let me here explain the setup. We're going to switch cameras and gears here. Reminder too, guys, that I have a runes workshop coming up. Yeah. In May, and I think it's the second week in May. Yeah, May 13th is when it's coming up. If you guys are interested in learning how to utilize the divination tools of runes, definitely show up for that. $30 off for my Harmonia Friends members. Those are for the tier 2 members. They get $30 off of that. It's a one-day course, guys. It is recorded. And if you can't be at the event, that's okay. It's recorded. It's meant to practice on your own, but it's obviously more beneficial if you are there because you can practice with others who are also at the event. So that should be exciting and hope to see you guys there. All right, let's get started. Cancer. We are going to look at first which card represents you in tarot for this month. Then we're going to pull on some oracle cards, and we're going to use the Diablo deck for that. We're then going to pull, see what your challenge is for this month using the Mermaid Oracle. And then we're going to go into the Wiser Rider-Waite version of the deck to see what other things are going on in your past, what you're bringing into the month. And then we're going to focus with the Star Tarot using what is going on this month, okay? Including your gains and losses and what you need to surrender. So let's get started. Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascended masters. Spirit, what is going on for Cancer? What is going on for Cancer? What is going on for Cancer? Ooh, these cards are big. Cancer, you're getting something coming in quickly here with the 8 of Wands. This is all about action. This is all about messages. This is all about quickness, okay? Now, this could be something coming towards you, but this is also representing you as well. So you may have to make some quick moves here coming up this May. All right. There's something here in regards to quick moves or getting quick news to see what is going on. But let's see what the challenge is. What is the challenge here? What is the challenge here for Cancer this May? We're using the Oracle of the Mermaids deck here. Oh, well, you're going to need a timeout. Awareness, contemplation, solitude, time alone. I think the challenge here is you have something coming in very quickly for you. And it's something here where you're going to have to really dive in deep here with the number 36. We're going to take a look and see what the book has to say about timeout. This is the Lucy Cavendish version of this deck. Let's see what Lucy's got to say. Awareness, contemplation, solitude, and alone time. When the card comes forth to be with you for a time, it is your time to consider what you truly think, feel, believe, and know by having some time alone, Cancer. Without humans specifically, as you can never be truly alone, the experience of your life has already given you deep wisdom. It is time to strip away sophistications and contradictions and go right down to the heart and marrow of what it is you have learned in this lifetime so far. This is kind of like the hermit mode, and also I think for swords needing that rest and alone time. This is a challenge for you this month here, okay? Is to be able to have time to reflect. Things could be moving very quickly for you, Cancer, this month that you may feel you don't have time to digest or want to answer right away. So this is Spirit saying, hey, make sure that you're grounded and make sure that you don't have external influences, because that can happen too. Especially if we're not sure of ourselves, we start second guessing, especially when things start moving so quickly, because, you know, we don't have time to think. And it's like, well, what would you do? And there's this energy here of you needing to step away from that. Let's see what you are pulling in from the months from the past here before we look in and dive into this challenge of this month. Please keep in mind, I do not use reversals when looking at the past. You look like you've been through some heartbreak here, Cancer, all right? Things that you've been planting your seeds before did not work out. So massive amount of failures. I want to say there's 3 in particular, okay? Or 3 areas in your life. It could be 3 areas, not just romance, relationships, but it's like life purpose and just satisfied with life in general. You've had a lot of heartbreaks in the past here, about false starts or false beginnings, or working and putting information and trying to make that tangible, and it just didn't turn out to be anything. It didn't grow. These were growing pains for you as well. I also have to remind you that the 3 of Swords is a very temporary energy here. So this is something here where it's a temporary energy of heartbreak or heart loss or grief, but it's also things that you took time to grieve. You may have had a massive time out here, okay? Maybe it's because you're ready to get going or you're ready to put yourself back out there, but it could be coming very quickly for you, and it could bring up or trigger some trauma responses here of, am I doing the same thing again? Am I following the same pattern? So let's see what is coming in for you this month, Cancer. Here we go. 10 of Wands. Well, that's a lot of burden. Wheel of Fortune. There is some unfinished business here that you are trying to clear up with family, with friends, with your emotions. But I feel the burden here is feeling unlucky in the beginning. I mean, this is kind of like the beginning energy here. Make sure you're not carrying in your past grief into this month. There's something here about releasing this grief, having faith about things going your way, and that when things didn't go your way, and it may be feeling this month because, you know, we have 2 10s here, okay? You may be very burdened by some news that comes in. Now, this news is usually news you don't want to hear. It's usually news of rejection of some sort here. Could be rejection here of a job or a person or a situation or a loan. I mean, it could be anything. But you've been through worse. And notice how the bear here is behind you. And the bear totem might be something special to you, but you should look it up as well, because they pointed it out. But there's something here about the burden upon you is because you have mothered or nurtured things or take on too much in the past. And this is something here where you're being asked not to take this into the future. And for some of you, you feel like you're ready for a relationship, you're ready for something new, you're ready for the money to come in, but it's like, well, how come I'm losing money? Or how come I'm losing that prospects? Or how come that's not coming in for me? This is bringing or carrying the burden into this month. Now, you do have a lot of buzzing things happening here, celebration. So it's not all grief, okay? It's just that pessimistic feeling that I feel that you may carry with you, or have that tinge of doubt when, you know, you're enjoying yourself around people or friends or family. Now, there's a celebration of some sort here. This could be a gathering that's coming up this month. You know, we do have Mother's Day coming up, but it's also, you know, could be just getting together, you know, meeting individuals here. But I feel like there's something about a particular event, a particular gathering that is happening this month that is going to feel, it may knock you off your feet a little bit, okay? And it could be because you're afraid of the past again. Don't carry the past into here. So this can be flipped. This can be switched. But again, it's just showing you what the energy of this is. I do feel like there's a gathering or getting together here of happiness, mutual understanding. But there is news you're getting. And at this news, look at this. Look at this. Got the compass here, right? This is this is the thing where it's like, can this turn? Can this turn in your favor? This is something coming in quickly, and it is about things from the past. The past is coming in here. I want to say the past is coming out here, and we are in retrograde right now to clear up amends here. Yeah, we have Hermit energy here, Virgo. This news is going to knock you off your feet. This is the challenge. You're going to want to react right away. Okay. Remember the owl on that arm. Spirit is really stating to you, watch. Make sure that you don't get, you take that time out for you, because this is something here where I feel you may want to rush in to react or try to defend as well past situations or past heartbreak. With the Ace of Cups. See, you've been through so much. This news is so that you can clear something from the past. It could be an uncomfortable conversation here with somebody here who broke your heart, or it could be resolutions here from the past, especially if it's financial. Okay. It's like, I'm not going to react. There's something about not reacting negatively to detach yourself so that you can respond accordingly, because there is growth here. This is a lesson. This is a learning lesson, but I also see a lot of fulfillment here. So if there's any kind of money worries that are coming in place, it's going to start changing with your attitude of shifting of your feeling of love and complete. Okay. The peaceness here, because he's got the Ace of Cups, and that is such an amazing card. But there's something here about this Ace of Cups where they're asking me to add this, and that would be the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is usually about an opportunity here that most individuals aren't really satisfied or really want. It's not fulfilling for them, or they're not seeing the value of it. Spirit's reminding you to see the value of this lesson, but also how far you have come. It may not come in all of the pieces that you want, Cancer, but this truly is to develop the love that you need for you. I do see good things coming for you, but there are growing pains here, okay? So make sure that you're taking that time out and not isolating or reacting right away, because I feel like you may feel the need to shut down. It almost feels like shutting down. Let's see what your gains are for this month and the losses. I don't do reversals on the gains and losses, because they're gains and losses. They can go either way. What is Cancer gaining this month? What is Cancer gaining this month? Ooh, looks like there's a lot of travel coming your way. We have the World. This is about moving, making changes here, but this is also completion. And you have a lot of completion numbers here, not just including the 10, but also the fact this is the last card in the major arcana. So once the Fool reaches this mode, it means it starts all over again in the Magician here. So you are going to receive a big gift. The thing is I feel like the gift that is coming your way is not something that, it's not that you don't appreciate it, Cancer. And I'm just being honest with you, because I'm the Shadow Priestess and I keep things real. All right. It's not that you're not appreciative of it. It's just not the windfall or the expectation you have of really the one thing that you have the eye on the prize for. That's not ready. It's not. It's being protected here with the Wheel of Fortune this month. All right. Now you have the High Priestess here, which is, your intuition, channel messages here, the psychic abilities. This is about going within. Your gains is that if you take the time here to really go within, and I feel like that's that solitude thing, not taking external advice from others, but really getting closer to the universe, spirit, God, however you see it, and trusting the version of you that you will be safe and okay regardless of the situation. This is the most loving thing or loving message you can give for yourself. Let's see what some of the losses are. And I feel like some of the losses may be something tangible like finances, but it's not to scare you. Yeah. Guilt, shame. Notice the Three of Cups here, and we have the Three of Cups here about the company or gathering that you're going to. I do feel like there is some kind of gathering or news that you're going to hear at this gathering that may make you feel like you'll never retain that again or receive that, but that's not necessarily the case. You have the Two of Cups there, but again, the loss here I feel is leaving this, okay? Like you're not going to hold on to this. No, you're not going to hold on to this. Okay. Devil energy with the Capricorn energy here. This was a karmic lesson. This was a karmic tie. If you ask me, if someone said, hey, is it okay if I lose this? I mean, why would you want to keep this? Okay. You wouldn't want to keep the guilt. You wouldn't want to keep the shame. You wouldn't want to keep the grief or the sadness. This is something here that is an actual gain for you. The losses that you have are things that no longer serve you. They're not the negativity, the toxicity, the toxic individuals, the karmic ties. Retrograde sometimes aligns up those karmics to come in place here so that we can clear that. So Spirit's just reminding you that, even though it may not be the pretty picture of the gain that you want, that it's being protected and coming in divine timing. Not all of us like to hear that, but it is what it is. Let's see, Cancer, what the universe wants you to surrender this month. Here we go. I can't make this shit up. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. Surrender to divine timing. Can't make this shit up. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing, Cancer. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universe's flow. Keep going within, keep creating that space for you, keep trusting you. And I know it's hard to state like, hey, I can't trust it because it's not coming in, or I feel there's no results or anything. There are results coming, but get excited about those results that are coming, because I feel like this is a huge part of the shift, is finally reaching this toxic situation and getting some kind of closure for you, not necessarily with an individual. All right, guys, that's what I have for your May's reading. If this resonated, like I said, would love to go ahead and hit like and comment or share. But I would also love to see you over at Harmonia Friends. But if not, this is where we part ways. You guys have a good one and take care.